You want it, I got it. Let's talk. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JKG Brandon. Welcome back to the channel on this beautiful, beautiful Friday. I only mentioned that it's Friday because of one thing. It is Friday Leak Day, and this beautiful week, the Fateless crew have decided to let myself and the other Godforge creators to handle the Friday leak on behalf of Simon this week. So, by all means, let us know your thoughts on this champion in the comments below, because not only can I take it over to them in Discord, but they're always actively checking the comments. They actively view these videos from us. And if you have a great idea, they may be able to get it implemented because this game is in development. There's still some fluidity there. So without further ado, we're going to get right up on into it. I'm going to bring up the wiki for the hero that it's based on first, and we're going to kind of go through a little bit of that real quick here. And you're going to know real quick, if before pause, let me know if my artwork in the thumbnail tipped you off as to who the hero is going to be. I'm very curious. Comment below if you knew just from my artwork. I spent some time thinking about that. We'll see if it works. But Persephone, the goddess of the dead, queen of the underworld. She's daughter of Zeus and Demeter, married to Hades, who's obviously the king of the underworld, lord of the souls of the dead. She's also a vegetation goddess. She presides over the bounty of the harvest, which is emerging in the spring season, which everybody seems to love except myself. I have crazy bad allergies and it kills me every spring, but I guess I have somebody to blame now. But when you see this artwork, it's going to be hard to stay mad at Persephone for giving me these allergies, because absolutely gorgeous. Now, I have my thoughts based on her artwork and based on her lore. I have my thoughts on what I think this champion is going to be. I'm probably wrong, but I have my idea. And if I'm wrong and they hear what I say and they like it, maybe they can change it up. We'll see. Let me go ahead and bring this up here. We'll go ahead and move it around and try to get it nice and big here for you. But yeah, you can see we have Persephone. Let me go ahead and make this a little bigger here, right up on us. But you can kind of see the vines going through her actual player model. You got the wheat on her actual cloak and dress and everything, and corset with the flowers draped off of it. We have kind of a almost like a thorny horn, not a horn, but like a thorny crown type of a vibe up here as well. Going to the back of the model, you can see that wheat really going through. The red playing on both of them, you have kind of the multi shades of green for the vegetation, as well as red. Probably, and I would venture to say the red is either going to be something to do with like either flowers or possibly the pomegranates. And then, something there, or because she's the goddess of the underworld, the queen of the underworld, maybe something to do with like a blood type of a vibe. I don't know. One little detail that I just picked up on is the fingies. The fingies, guys, the fingies. Look at those sick claws. Those sick claws, guys. That is beautiful. I love this player model. I can't wait to see this player model in the 3D game. You can see weapon-wise, she's going to have the sickle. Here, it looks like we got some kind of some either rose, could be rose, like with the vines wrapped around it. That would be pretty sick. Or just flowers, blooming off of that. The sickle is kind of like a Grim Reaper, kind of a symbol throughout a lot of cultures. So harvesting souls, obviously, and then you have the rebirth from the flowers growing there as well with the spring. We'll go ahead and read this. Sickle and skull pouch to harvest souls. Maybe some souls could take the form of wheat she used to collect, which is signified here, which is the wheat. And then you have, this is either going to be like the wheat, the top of the wheat plant, or potentially even, who knows? Could be even like an olive branch. Even olives are huge in Greece, and so you have that as well. And then you have the headband, the crown, placed in the area that separates the main hair piece from the ponytail. We got the side profile view, shows you right there. I get that because I work with a headset, and I get the old call center bump. So, something to think about. But you can kind of see we have flowers running through there. I kind of like the vibe with the white hair with the flowers right here. Kind of that's kind of a sick little vibe. But also the other touch here, where you have the flowers in the back, vines in the back, and everything, and then it's a little bit more muted, more blonde, and you have that. But very, very sick artwork, guys. I'm really excited to see what this champion can do in the game. And I have a couple thoughts on kit wise what I personally would like to see. Uh, whether this is something that is in their heads over at Fateless or not, we will see. We'll just have to wait and see. But what I'm thinking is, because she's the goddess of the underworld, but also goddess of vegetation, goddess of spring and the harvest. So what I would like to see is really good multipliers for an attack. And when she kills said champion, the kill animation has, throwing back to this little section here where it says the maybe we're gonna, some of the souls could take the form of the wheat she used to collect. Maybe the kill animation is some wheat coming out of the ground, grabbing the champion, and taking them down to the underworld. Now, off of that, I would like to see if she kills an enemy, she can revive one of your dead allies with a similar growth animation. The wheat and everything is going to grow out of the ground and sprout your fallen hero back in place. That's my thought. I think that would be a really sick vibe for her to have, and really kind of want to see that. So please, if you guys are listening and you weren't thinking about making something like that, please take that into consideration. It doesn't have to be the conditional. She can have the kill animation, and then she could also be a reviver separate. You don't have to have the kill condition to the revive. But I just think that would be really cool to have kind of both, the death plus the life. I think that's kind of, the vibe I personally want from her. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me or disagree with me or have a completely different idea. Maybe you want her to have, a massive shield, or put out some kind of like a stun or something like that. But I want to see a rebirth animation as well as a really cool kill animation. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, guys. This is a leak video. There's some artwork here, but by all means, before I let you go check out the Fateless website as well as their Discord. I'm going to have the links down below. Beta sign up is live. You can sign up for the beta. It's going to be activated. Make sure you put your correct email in there, because that's how they're going to be notifying you that you've been given the beta access. Join the Discord, because the Discord, we have all the content creators that are making content for Godforge are over there. Most of them are pretty active. People that aren't making content on the game are in there and active, as well as other members of the Fateless crew on the back end. They're all given a lot of really good information, taking everybody's suggestions for stuff as simple as artwork, everything. They're taking everybody's suggestions, and they're really making a valiant effort to try to make sure they take everybody's information, everybody's feedback, and put that into the game as quick as they can, wherever possible, wherever it's going to be a good fit for the game. Trying to make the best game they can, and from what I've seen, they are doing a damn good job of it. So shout out to the Fateless crew for what they're doing. Again, shout out again to the Fateless crew for giving us content creators the opportunity to bring you guys the Friday leaks this week. This has been really fun for me. I've never done one of these kind of videos before, so hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.